welcome or welcome back to my channel, Lydia Lost the Plot. I'm Lydia and I'm here today to do a tag. That's right, I'm very excited. It is called, I've got my notes and everything, I'm so prepared. It's called the Honest Booktuber Tag, and I thought this would be a fun one for us to do to help get to know me better, to help get to know you guys a bit better. You can answer the questions, I'll leave them in the description box below so you can answer them, and we can have a chat about them and see if we agree or disagree, which will be fun. So the person that originated this tag was Harriet Rosie, and the first question is, have you ever lied about reading a book? Now, I haven't always lied. Sometimes as my job as a bookseller, I will recommend a book that I've heard a lot of good stuff about, but I haven't read myself. But I'm always honest about having not read it myself. That's true. However, I did lie once in my GCSEs about reading the book Pride and Prejudice. I don't like being told what to read, and they told us for our exams at the end of high school that we had to read this book, and I was so annoyed that they'd picked Pride and Prejudice and not what I wanted them to pick was something like Dracula, that I was I was furious, so I refused to read it. However, I did watch the Keira Knightley, Matthew McFadden adaptation of Pride and Prejudice many times, and let me tell you, I got an A. So you don't always have to read the book. I did eventually then go on to read the book and thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm also named after a character in Pride and Prejudice. If anyone knows the character Lydia, she's absolutely horrific and terrible, but apparently my mum thought that she had spirit. So yeah, it started off well. Question 2 is, have you ever avoided a book because of controversy around content or author? No. Now, the reason why I have never avoided a book like that is because I think that 9 times out of 10, the books that are getting banned, the books that they're saying we shouldn't read, are the books we should be. And censorship in many forms, I don't agree with. I think things should be read as they were written, and that we should have to sort of just deal with that and look at it from a modern perspective and understand what's right and what's wrong. So I've never avoided a book particularly based on the fact that it might be controversial. In fact, there were a few books that I've gone to. I read American Dirt, you know, when there was all that drama about the fact she'd got her nails with barbed wire on, and you just thought, you idiot. I read that, all right. But yeah, it's not, I don't think it's something that I would avoid actively. And I think as a bookseller, it's important to have knowledge of most books, even if some of them are a bit dodgy or the authors are a bit dodgy. We have to be objective rather than subjective about our reading. So number 3 is, have you ever been sent a book for free and not disclosed it? No, I haven't. I've always disclosed it, only because a lot of the times they come and they are proof copies of stuff. So you can already tell that obviously I've got it from work or I've got it from a publisher. And when I do buy my own books, they tend to be books that I've really wanted for ages. So they're more considered purchases. Whereas, I say that, really. But when I get books from publishers or anything like that, I do try as often as I can to make it clear that these are not books that I've purchased myself. I tend to do it on Instagram. I tend to do it on here, and I'll state it. But yeah, a lot of the time I try to be as honest and open as possible, because I also think it's not great for people when they see you've got loads of books. They're like, think you're a millionaire and you're not. You get sent them for free because of the job you do. And you know, I don't want anyone thinking that they have to spend a load of money to be a reader, because that's just not the case at all. Number 4, have you ever bought a book with no intention of reading it? Okay, right, so I did buy the beautiful Penguin classic cover, you know, the cloth bound classics of H.G. Wells's The War of the Worlds, because I was in the play. I was in a radio play of it. I know. I had to scream. Of course I did. And so I bought that alongside the script. I had the script and I was like, oh, I'll read it along with the script, but then I never got around to it and it was too pretty. So it's just on my shelf looking really gorgeous. And I should go back and read it. I have read it before, but in like a really crappy paperback version. Okay. Number 5, have you ever got caught up in booktube drama? Ooh, no, I've not, but where's the drama? Please direct me to it. I would like to be involved. Maybe not myself, but just as an onlooker, innocent bystander. I love a bit of drama. No, I don't think I've ever been involved in any booktube drama. I'm very new to booktube, aren't I? So it's unlikely that I would have been. I have watched quite a few people, quite a few videos of people who do like little sort of passive aggressive comments. They are not followed. But that's about it. Have you ever had a hate comment and did you respond? Now, I haven't so far, and I've been going for a couple of months and I haven't had anything so far. There is still time. If I did, how would I respond? I would probably put maybe something something quite neutral, or I'd just delete the comment, quite frankly, because who's got time for that? Who's got time for hate when we're in this beautiful bookish corner of the world? We don't accept haters here. So yeah, so I am expecting it. I mean, I've been in plays and productions where we've got like slightly not great reviews and things like that, and it's never really affected me that badly. And I hope that when I do get what is a hateful comment, hopefully it will just be something that's constructive. That may be quite naive. It's probably not going to be constructive, but still, we can hope. We can hope for the good in the world. Number 7, have you ever made a video just because you knew it would get views? Yes, I have, and that was my first ever video. Because I was like, how the heck do you start a booktube channel and get people to watch it? I had no idea. And then I saw that there's a booktube newbie tag and I was like, that sounds like a good idea. So I did that, and knowing that hopefully people would be able to find me from searching booktube newbie tag, or from, you know, hopefully recommendations from other people. So I did. And it was, yeah, it's still my best performing video. If you've not watched it, go head to it now. It's called the booktube newbie tag with Lydia, and it is so much fun. It's basically me just like confessing all of my reading habits, but it's fun. So if you've not gone and watched that yet, please do. Number 8, if you could go back to the beginning of your channel, what would you do differently? Okay, what would you do differently? Ooh, okay. I don't know, because it was so recent, but I think maybe I would try and get more video ideas in advance. Sometimes I feel like it takes me a while to get some ideas together, so maybe that. But I mean, I'm just really glad that I started it. So, and I'm glad that you're all here with me. I do appreciate you. So yeah, so maybe that's good that we don't want to do anything differently. Number 9, are there any channels you wish you could be more like? Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so I've got 3. I've got 3. I've written down 3. So at Ben Reed's Good, he is the king of all literary fiction, and his videos are so slick and cool. Like, there's like graphics, and he's always got like the pictures, he's got little inserts. He's so cool, and he's so articulate, and I don't know, I could listen to him talk all day. So he's fantastic. Then there is, of course, Greg over at Supposedly Fun. I am his biggest fan. He's fantastic. He's great for an honest opinion. I really wish that I could also get his ability to be so articulate. I always worry about that I'm not articulate enough, but he's just so eloquent, and his reviews and his thoughts are always so inspired and interesting. So he's fantastic. And then one that I recently discovered, which is, I'm sure you all know her, is CJ Reads. How chatty their videos are. I'm like, yes, I love the chatty vibes and great reviews. She's just done a video recently that was just phenomenal, and I really enjoyed it. So she is my new obsession as well. Number 10, last question, guys, last question. What's something you love about your channel? You. I love you. I love that you guys come here and we have these great chats. I love that we can spend time together talking about books and not feel like it's utter nonsense. And yeah, it's just, I love that it gives me a focus and that I get to share my books with everybody, share my reads, share my thoughts, and everyone's just so wonderful. So I think that's what I love the most about this. So I hope that this video has sort of given you a bit more of an insight into me and my honesty. I promise I'm an honest person. So it's been absolutely lovely. I really do appreciate it, and I always appreciate you liking this video. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do, because it really helps to boost my channel and get more people to come and find our little corner of the bookish world. So until I see you again, bye bye.